And one of the children who was shot and injured at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde is back home this morning.
A 9-year-old girl was released from the hospital last night. But sadly, the Uvalde community is saying another painful goodbye to 2 children. A visitation was held for 10-year-old Alicia Ramirez yesterday. Her funeral will be today. A visitation will also be held for 9-year-old Eliana Garcia, and yesterday was actually her 10th birthday.
And this morning, we're learning the parents of one of the victims are set to testify before Congress this week on the issue of gun violence. Another student, Mia Cerillo, is also expected to speak. The 4th grader reportedly played dead to survive the shooting. Now, all of this comes as calls for change grow louder, not only in the Uvalde community, but throughout Texas and across the country.
What else are we supposed to do? Sit back and just watch another shooting?
State lawmakers have been calling on Governor Greg Abbott to call a special session. Bexar County Judge Nelson Wolff also sent a letter to the governor pushing for a special session. Instead, a special legislative committee is underway, and Governor Abbott says that committee will take a look and develop legislative recommendations. State and local leaders say that's just not enough.
And San Antonio leaders have been joining the calls for action on gun laws. Hundreds rallied in Travis Park Saturday. Major speakers, including the Castro brothers and Spurs coach Greg Popovich, advocates expressing outrage at the, quote, lack of an action among lawmakers to crack down on who has access to weapons like an AR-15, which have been used in most of the nation's mass shootings.
I shouldn't be able to buy one. You shouldn't be able to buy one. What the hell do you need an AR-15 for? Get them in a room and say, how many will it take? A massacre a month? 2 massacres a week? 15 kids? 24 kids? When we kill 74 sometime, then maybe you'll do something? Get off your...
Congress is expected to vote on a gun control package this week, but while some are calling for a federal ban on assault rifles, that's unlikely to happen. Some of the measures in the gun control package would include raising the age to buy a semi-automatic rifle from 18 to 21 and a ban on high-capacity magazines.
And the state, along with local leaders, are expanding services in Uvalde, opening up a resiliency center to help everyone in the community long-term impacted by the shooting.
Very important. And that center is set to open tomorrow, actually. It will provide the long-term care, as Vanessa mentioned, and more support services like mental health resources, assistance with insurance claims, child care services, health care, and other general expenses, most of us might not even think about, but is extremely needed right now. So it will be open daily from 11 a.m. through 7 p.m. at the county fairplex. Officials say resources will be offered in English and Spanish, and citizenship status will not impact services.